This is Gen X reaching out to you millennials. I don't know how you're doing it, and I can tell you, our economy's shot. But it's not just in the United States. It's in the UK. It's in Canada. I actually watched somebody not too long ago from Canada. They want to know how things were in the US. Well, it's not any better. Look, groceries are up anywhere from 30% to 47% in the last 3 years. Now, when you look at just groceries and the cost of food, because people are stealing food now. And, as a chief of police, I can tell you that, I'm starting to understand. I don't know how people afford an apartment anymore with the way that the costs of those are rising. If you ask me, there are a lot of people on the top that are against the majority. And something's going to happen. Something's going to blow, because it's not just food. If you want to know why you're struggling, I can tell you why. Because everything is going up at that percentage, right? So take your paycheck. Like I make, equivalent about $57,000 a year. So 3 years ago, that $57,000 has got to stretch out 40% more on multiple levels, okay? And every time you turn around, these big corporations are wanting to raise prices more and more and more and more. And this is a battle that's going to end in a very bad way. The homeless numbers are rising. Millennials have given up the hope of ever buying a home. And I was stupid enough to try to own a restaurant. Don't do that. I figured out real quick why my family wanted to sell it so bad. I found their invoices. I was paying $180 for a case of cheese that they were spending $74 for in February of 2020. And if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what will. I was on the phone today with my girlfriend, explaining to her that stopping at Sheetz anymore on the way to work is a really bad idea. Okay? A bottle of Coke Zero, a salad with dang near nothing on it, 2 hard-boiled eggs, $20. Add that up over a course of 5 days. Yeah. Your cost of fuel alone. And my guess is for a lot of you, when I'm working here, I drive about an hour. All right? I'm guessing most of you are putting 25% of your overall paycheck just to get to work for the fuel. Okay? Americans are losing hope in their leadership, and I don't blame them. I'm going to tell you, from a Gen X to millennials, stop being a Democrat, stop being a Republican, stop trusting any of these parties, and start realizing that this game is pitted against you. I'm feeling it. I'm 52 years old, and I'm feeling it. I'm down to the point where I'm asking myself, should I work myself to death and never see my children? Or am I just going to kind of slug it away so I can have a few days here and there to actually have some quality time with my kids before they grow up and go out in this world and deal with the same situation I'm dealing with? Something's got to break. So for you millennials that think that none of us Gen X understand, by God we do. I've worked hard my whole life. My whole life I've worked hard. And I'm going to tell you, I have questions of whether or not I'll ever retire, whether or not they'll just find me dead somewhere at work.